So, as soon as we found out that we got the proposal from Arcade Arts, we put in a order for our panel because we're doing a collaboration piece, a part of our show. It has been 2 weeks and I've heard nothing. No shipment, no confirmation. And this is not like this company that I ordered from. So I'm kind of freaking out. The payment did go through, and it's not cheap to buy these panels online. I'm like, oh my God. And we have a month to put this together. And so it's like shipment time and then the time for this to like get ready and cure just for us to even be able to paint on it. And then the painting itself, I'm like stressed that it's not going to come together in time.
Welcome to my channel.
The panels after like 2.5 weeks, coming on 3. Ooh, finally, it has arrived. It's finally here, so I'm going to go ahead and get this open and start putting this clay board recipe on there. It's going to take at least like 48 to 72 hours to cure, so I need to work fast. Okay, let's get started. My watercolor partner in crime, Anna Wallace, is on her way to pick up this board. We are basically painting this together. She's going to be putting a really cool silhouette of a woman, at least like her face and shoulders, on this huge 30 by 40 portrait board. And then I'm going to come through and put some hands inside the figure. It's going to be super cool. We've lightly collaborated on this, but it's really just like, what do you feel? So we're keeping that a little loose and kind of just allowing inspiration to strike us. And this collaboration is one of my first to do, and I'm super excited to see how it's going to turn out. This big board is just a simple panel that I got that was completely raw, and then I put gesso on top, and then I put my clay board recipe, and then I put a watercolor ground by Daniel Smith on top of that. It's pretty smooth, but has a nice fine texture, almost like paper. And I think Anna Wallace is going to really crush this painting. This is, from what I hear, is her first panel to do. She primarily works on paper, so I'm really excited for her to try out my surface and see what she thinks. I just got the panel back and it looks gorgeous. And it's just a first layer. So I'm super pumped with how we're just gonna keep this going. So let me give you a look. Isn't it amazing? Plan is for me to put some hands inside of the figure, kind of like a echoing of emotion and just like phases of feelings. This was kind of the idea at first, was to put hands just like randomly kind of up in here, but then I was like taking a look and I'm like, it's a little awkward to me for the hands to be human size while this figure is ginormous. I'm gonna scrap these hands. So I think in order for this figure to look as natural as possible, and I'm kind of wanting the hands to be like her own hands, and they're kind of like moving through, holding her heart and like just being in feels. With that, I'm like, okay, well, the hands need to be in good proportion to the figure. And since our hands are kind of like the same size as our face, you know, boop. So I measured her face, and her face comes to be about 9.5 inches. And that's a pretty big hand. So in order for me to probably nail the proportion, I'm going to kind of use a photo that I took, blow it up, and then trace from that photo to get more of a reference of size, and maybe seeing if I either draw or just like kind of lightly trace some boundaries with the rest and put in drawings of those as well. Got my figure, I got the hands probably about the same size as it needs to be. And I have all of these really light tracings that I did. And then now I'm going through and I'm refining them and making them more like a real drawing rather than this like blob. Anna Wise is on her way, and we are going to paint together today to finish this beauty right here. And I really hope she is inspired and loves what I did with the hands and everything. So this is gonna be super cool. We are getting started. That palette is so intense.
It's so dirty.
And it's got pearlescent colors.
Okay, show us what you're working with reference-wise.
I usually make kind of like a digital mock-up. I like to have a reference. Like that's part of the creative process for me is making the reference photo.
Same references.
Yes.
This is gorgeous.
I am very excited with how this is turning out. I told her when she sent me the progress shot, I was like,
Yeah, this is really stunning.
just like adding some texture and works.
So what is this that you're using?
These are Poscas. They're just acrylic markers.
Nice.
And once again, I really love them for texture.
All right, we have like less than 1 week to get this painting done. I'm going to be coming through and doing some magic on the hands. She's going to come back over maybe today to work on this, and we're just at this point kind of putting in shadows, putting in the colors and drama that it needs to really flesh itself out. The install is happening today and early this week. And so this is going to be the last painting to make it onto the wall. And we're both going to be installing all of our collections. We each have about like 8 or 9. And this is our collab piece.
am leaving Anna Wise's house, I just signed the painting. It is complete. It looks fantastic. It's so dramatic and beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see it. We are less than 48 hours away from showtime, so it was getting close. We are so excited to show this painting and have its big reveal. I will give you the big reveal once it's set up in the gallery.
We made it just in time for the art crawl at the Arcade Arts, and it was a success. We got so many compliments on it. Everyone was thrilled and said we should do more collaborations. That might happen in the future, but I do have another painting about to work on, and obviously I want to show you the whole gallery walkthrough in the space that we curated together. It looks phenomenal. So stick around and it'll be the next video, and I can't wait to show you guys what we did together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world to me and encourages me to keep sharing my art and my process online. If you have something that you'd like to see in particular from me, then please leave it in the comments. Until next time.
Thank you for watching.